Hey everybody, it's Mr. Itachi. Today, I got a video on the map Breach. Now, I am gonna do a how to camp series on this map too, but this was gonna be it. But I decided I wasn't really camping too much in this map, and it just leads me to kind of some tips that I had thought about, and I want to share with you. So this is gonna be camping tips, episode 3 on how to prove your game. So basically, first topic or the first tip should say that I want to address is that for campers or anyone, I mean, you can be a rusher camper, but you gotta have a good sensitivity. And I'm gonna talk about sensitivity because as a camper, you're probably like, well, as a camper, you don't really need sensitivity, or you don't really need to worry about it too much. But in some cases, you do, because the fact of the matter is that if you don't have a good sensitivity and your shots aren't on target all the time, then you're gonna have a hard time getting those kills, whether you're on a head glitch or not, because of the fact that basically you can, get killed. Like if your shots aren't hitting, you're gonna get killed off that head glitch if the other person has better accuracy than you. And it also leads to the fact that if you're in a situation where you got multiple enemies around you, you need to be able to have that sensitivity that you can control and manage to be able to accurately hip fire, or shoot someone before they have the chance to kill you. Because in most situations, as a camper, you might not always be in those situations where you have people like all around you, but you'll have a situation where you have, like, I don't know, maybe one guy in front of you, and you can probably kill that guy. But if you are in a situation where you got multiple enemies, you need to be able to kill them, or deal with that situation. So the best advice I got for you in terms of sensitivity is find a sensitivity that's comfortable with you. There's not one right sensitivity on Call of Duty. I mean, everyone has a personal preference. I mean, for me, I play on 5 and 5. I mean, sometimes I play on 4 and 4. Sometimes I play on 8 and 8. I mean, it just depends on my mood and what I'm trying to do. And I noticed that with playing on a higher sensitivity, it makes me feel like more of a rusher and everything. More like me wanting to rush around or crush, or whatever it is you want to call it, crush and rush, or camp and rush at the same time. I guess is the terminology there. But for me, I just like to kind of use the map to my advantage. And so another tip that I got for you guys is map environment. Now when I say map environment, I mean knowing the map, knowing the spawn points, knowing the high traffic areas, knowing the head glitches. And I know I say this in a lot of videos, but you gotta know the map, and you gotta know how to use the map. You don't want to have a position to where it gets overrun and you can't deal with the massive amount of people that flood you or rush you. You want to be able to know when to move to a different area and secure that area. In this gameplay here, you'll see that I'm using a lot of different areas to my advantage, and I'm using a lot of hit glitches, and that's because I expect the enemy to come my direction. And if I do expect the enemy to come my direction, I need to be able to have the advantage on them. And look at this situation right here. This is what I talk about sensitivity, because I kill that guy. I mean, I got lucky here. I killed that guy, and basically that. See, I could have killed that guy. I could have killed him, but he just had better accuracy than me. But you gotta be able to do that. You gotta be able to deal with those situations where you got multiple enemies and keep your streak alive, because there's gonna be times where you got enemies coming in all directions and you're on a spot where you're comfortable with, or an area that you're comfortable with, that you're camping at. And if you got different points of view, or different people coming your direction from all angles, you need to be able to use that sensitivity and be able to take them out. I mean, I'm not saying you have to have a fast sensitivity, but if you're comfortable with like a 6, 8, or 9, or whatever, higher than above, I don't recommend for camping. I don't recommend people to use over 6 sensitivity. This is my opinion, because you think of it this way: you have a higher sensitivity. Yeah, it means that you can turn on people faster, but from long range and long distance, you're not going to be able to accurately hit your target. I mean, you know, maybe you are if you use that sensitivity for, like, I don't know, all your Call of Duty career, but having a lower sensitivity means a better accuracy. But having a lower sensitivity means a lower, you know, turn speed, like a lower side-to-side movement. But that being said, it can compensate, because I mean, close range, you hip fire with the gun that has like low recoil, you know you're gonna kill him if you know you can strafe side to side and hip fire him, because you're not getting off target, you know. And that's the best thing about having a lower sensitivity. And I've always been a lower sensitivity guy. I mean, I've never really used a high sensitivity for a long amount of time, because of the fact that I don't feel like I was as accurate as I want to be. And when you're a camper, you want to be accurate. You want to be accurate and hold down your position, you know, where you are in the map, and it's better to have a low sensitivity. But going back to the map environment. Now, see, map environment, it's all about knowing where you want to be. And if you want to be in the enemy spawn, you got to know where the head glitches is, or where the closest, you know, head glitch is, or you know, where the closest wall is, or something that can protect you from getting shot from the side or your back or whatever. You always want to have a minimum amount of visibility in engagements. I mean, you know, that's usually on Call of Duty games. It's usually 3-lane maps. It's usually, you know, left, right, middle, you know. And basically on different sides, like let's say on the left side, there might be a wall on my right, you know, like there might be a wall on my right. So that tells you only gotta look one direction, you know, in front of you, or maybe you gotta look behind. But that's to tell you that basically, you know, you don't have to do a lot of moving, and you can be comfortable on that area, around the area. And so you can kind of think of it like that. Find a map, or not a map, but a spot, a camping spot, where you can hold down and help, you know, get your streak alive, or keep your streak alive, and help the team. On this game though, you do see me rushing around a lot. And this is this I go off right here. Like, look at this. This is exactly my point of view when I talk about sensitivity. And like, I just got out of dodge. You know, wasn't that guy in there? I sworn. Well, I thought there was a guy in there, but look at this. I am so close, and look at that. Pre-fire, guys, pre-fire. You see that? I swear, on every game though, it's like these rocket launchers are the death to me. I mean, they just want to come in here and rocket launch me and kill me, and I'm like, dude, like, why are you using that? Like, this is not Modern Warfare 2, but you know, hey, it's what they do, right? It's the best way they can get kills. And right there, I thought he was up top, and I kind of hesitated. I'm like, what the heck? Like, where is he at? And he laid me down, but whatever. But you know, like I said, you want to know where to be on the map, and you know, you want to know what you want to do on the map. Like, when you go into the map or in the game in general, you want to find out, you know, and get attuned to where you're most comfortable with, where you like to be, and where you find that a certain area or head glitch is the safest place for you, because you don't want to be anywhere where you're unprotected and you can't you know, you can't turn fast enough, or not fast enough, but you can't turn and look and be like, oh, you know, there is an enemy there, but I wasn't aware. You want to be aware of your surroundings, so that's why you want to be put in a spot where you are most comfortable with, you know, like I said. So that's basically how map awareness, to me, that's the way I think of map awareness. I mean, I mean, you can relate to, you know, social or not social, but like you can relate it to like camping awareness or whatever. I mean, like in my first tip video when I talked about, you know, being aware of your surroundings and situations like that. But anyways, that's basically the thought of it. Is that you can methodically move around the map and know exactly where you are and exactly how to deal with multiple situations, because there's going to be times where you're not going to be on those one-on-one gunfights like I said. So, you know, on this game I kind of know and expect the enemy to be a certain direction, so I know how to engage the enemy, you know. And look at that, even though I was standing up top there, I didn't have my side, like my upper top area exposed. Like, you know, he can only see my head glitch, so if he seen me, and he can only go for the head basically. But hey, I took him out, and that's how you do it. So I went 50. Wait, I think I went 51-11. Yeah, I think I went 51-11 on this game. I mean, if you guys like this series, this camping series on how to improve your game, let me know, guys. Leave a like, comment down below. And it's Mr. Itachi, guys. I am out. Peace.